It's an interim title fight in Australia? Tan Tom here with MMA Junkie to help you break down the co-main event for UFC 284 between Yair Rodriguez and Josh Emmett. Despite Alexander Volkanovski, the pound-for-pound king and featherweight king, being alive, well, thriving, and hell, even fighting on this same very card, the UFC has seen fit to keep alive their tradition of interim titles by putting one up between Emmett and Rodriguez. Now, no disrespect to either of these two fighters, as they're both very fun fighters to watch, but just the whole way we came about this fight is a bit weird. I mean, Rodriguez is coming off of a TKO injury victory over Ortega, where he lost a 5-round decision convincingly to Max Holloway prior. In fact, we can even zoom out further, and the only other two victories Yair Rodriguez has managed to get in the last half a decade, well, those come over Chan Sung Jung, who he was losing to till he won at the last minute, and Jeremy Stephens, who he hurt to the body, hold that note, but was kind of losing in that third round and was bad optics, as the bell, could arguably have saved him if it wasn't, a longer fight like it originally was supposed to have happened. That being said, I don't mean to be disrespectful. In fact, I'll keep the same energy to Emmett. Emmett at least is on a winning streak heading into this fight, but you could look at the last 3 fights that he had and argue they could have gone the other way, at least maybe a draw in that Burgos fight. Again, no disrespect to Emmett there, actually a big fan of his story, and he'll have his shot to once again upset the odds this Saturday. The odds makers and public at the time of this video are siding with Rodriguez in the neighborhood of -165, with the comeback on Emmett, your underdog, in the neighborhood of +140. Now, I hope this line doesn't get any wider, because it should remain right around here, if not tighter, because of its volatility. Both fighters have suspect kind of cage positioning. They will both put their backs against the cage, and it's not hard to get them there. I think Rodriguez more of a guilty culprit, more of the inviting party there, which could open up Emmett to tax those low-handed opportunities that Rodriguez seems to give. Emmett's been a better counter striker. That could be very, very dangerous for Rodriguez. That being said, I too, like the odds, am slightly siding with Rodriguez, mainly for the kicks. Look at the way Emmett has defended kicks or lack thereof as far as legs into the body. They seem to have a high hit percentage, and he hasn't necessarily faced the most potent of kickers nor spinners like a Yair Rodriguez. Of course, I'm referring to the spinning Taekwondo attacks. Of course, Felipe Arantes had a bit of Taekwondo background, was able to hit some spin kicks on Josh Emmett despite sustaining knockdowns. And Shane Burgos and Calvin Kattar were also able to hit Emmett with spinning things there. But ultimately, back to the body, I think that's where Rodriguez gets it done. I'm going to officially pick Rodriguez by a round 2 body kick KO. But there are multiple paths this ways can end, and I try to highlight those paths in my in-depth breakdown, which you can find at MMAJunkie.com, where you can find results this weekend.